So the first question, drum roll. Would you recommend this experience to anyone, and do you feel it has been an adventure of a lifetime?
Definitely recommend it.
Okay. Adventure of a lifetime?
Yes. I got lost in the Nicaraguan jungle the first day.
So, like, you have a pretty interesting history that led you up to here in the last couple years, right?
Yeah.
With your family and yourself. Like, what happened the last couple of years that really impacted you or what happened the last couple of years to kind of provide some inspiration to come on the trip?
I guess kind of everything that happened pretty much was like a sign that life's short, you know? Nothing's guaranteed and your time could be up at any second. Right after college I found out that I had a brain tumor, pretty much. And for 2 months I had no idea whether it was malignant or benign. And it's pretty scary. And I'm supposed to be kind of trying to get my career rolling, so I was working 50 hours a week.
And you said like it's extra, it was more scary because your parents had been sick too?
Yeah, I mean both my parents have had cancer. So this happened like, it was supposed to be kind of like the prime of your life, you know? You graduate college, you get a job, and you're supposed to be kind of like living it up, and like, this isn't living it up, you know?
You just traveled through 3 countries in Central America, traveled on a bike, walking through villages, meeting locals like Santos and the little boy Willem that have absolutely nothing and live in a shack with tarps and drink water out of gasoline containers and
He was so happy to like help you, know how like excited he was like to see us, and the
happy,
kid was like just
deep,
jump up,
bright eyes, all this stuff. And one of your biggest demons is that you grew up poor. Wayne?
¿Qué pasa?
So you said you were poor when you were young. So what was like a moment when you were young that you really realized that what you had was, you know, not what everyone else had? I mean, like a moment of poverty, a moment of clarity where you realized that you were super poor, or whatever poor. I know the moment. Tell us how poor you were.
It was when I went to buy ice cream with a friend of mine from the ice cream truck, and my mom cried because she couldn't give me money to buy ice cream. That's how poor.
I don't know, like...
That demon's gone.
That demon's gone now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Without a doubt.
Are you sure?
I feel guilty more.
You feel guilty for feeling that way?
Yeah.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah. I didn't respect what I had.
You're done with this adventure. You're going to be talking to a lot of people about it. Everyone who knows you, loves you, all that. New people, friends at bars. You're gonna have lots of stories. What are you going to tell people? Like, what would you tell people about this, or what are you going to tell people about the physical challenge of this adventure for you? I mean, was it tough?
Yeah. I've been telling people too, like, I underestimated it. I thought like I was a pretty like fit guy, you know, relatively. So I thought I could just show up and get my bike on, you know. That's a big mistake.
Hey everybody, it's Wayne. Yeah, I want to tell a little bitty story about yesterday. It's Sunday right now, but yesterday was the first kind of day we got started on our bike ride, and kind of got off to a rough start. I didn't really train as hard as I probably should have. Started feeling it, kind of started getting like the mental side of things and kind of beating myself up quite a bit. I decided to keep going with Ryan and Sherman, and probably a little ways into it, they were way up ahead, and I was trying to catch up to them. Ended up realizing I was pretty far inland, and I was like, this can't be the way.
So what was like the craziest thing that happened on this adventure for you? Like, was it getting lost in the jungle at first?
Yeah, that had to be the craziest thing. It was surreal, you know, because I was like pedaling and then I just kept going, fucking kept going. I was actually starting to pedal pretty good and fast, at least for me, relatively. But I was thinking, like, I've been pedaling for a long time. I think you guys would have stopped, you know, like that's what I was thinking. Like,
what's up? So we made it to Playa Coco, which is like fucking a third of the way. But as you can see, I'm here by myself. And it's probably gonna be a half an hour until Wayne gets here. Alright, so check it out, man. Don't know where fucking Wayne is. He either went right by and didn't see my bike here, and he's that way, and he has no idea where he's going. Or something happened back there. I'm really worried. I think he may have fell down or something. God forbid, I hope nothing happened to him. I hope he's okay.
kept going, and I talked to everybody I passed. And I was like, have you seen two bicicletas Americanos? And they're like, yeah, they're down there. Fucking lying to me. Surreal. Crazy. And then meeting up with you and you having that meal for me, you know, just probably one of the best meals of my life. I'll never forget that meal.
Do you know anyone you would suggest this adventure to that would really benefit from it? Like a lot of people or just a few?
A few people.
A few people. And what would you tell them? Like, what would you tell them to expect, you know, and get out of something like this?
Just seeing the world through a different perspective, a very different perspective. You can't do that just being a tourist and coming and watching while listening to like your iPod and having your fancy sunglasses on. You know, it removes that paradigm, you know, that you kind of grew up with in the States of having to have all this kinds of shit. That's how I like grew up thinking. Like I wish I could go back and fucking smack myself. Like I really thought worth came from what you had. That's why I wanted, like I'd like to surround myself.
Where do you
with, like,
think
nice
it is
things.
now?
Being genuine and true to yourself. Only get one life.